someone we cherish, it can throw us into such a devastated state that we withdraw or shut down, unable to move forward in our marriage, our friendship, our health, our career, our faith. Whiplashed and then immobilized by something we never expected, we end up stuck in a place we never wanted to be, stuck in a place where our world shrinks and we hide inside of it, living a story far smaller than God intends, forfeiting the future that could have been, the destiny we were born to live. We've all been there, tempted to pull back and hide when we were wounded, disappointed, or disillusioned, when we faced failure or endured another heartache, when we suffered a loss that was more than we felt we could bear, when we made promises to ourselves that we'd never let such pain happen to us again. But we can't keep those kind of promises. Not if we want to step into all of God's promises. Not if we want to live with all the passion He placed inside of us. Not if we want to fulfill the purpose and destiny He has for us. No, we cannot shrink back in fear and go forward in faith at the same time. We cannot settle for our less and pursue His more at the same time. It's just not possible. What is possible is accepting His gracious invitation to trust Him more in the face of our pain, to move into a deeper intimacy with Him and let Him heal our hearts, to develop relentless faith so that the next time life throws us a curveball, which life most certainly will, we are able to bat it out of the park and still live the adventure He's planned for us. And maybe we'll even live a version of the adventure that's beyond what we could ever have hoped or imagined, all because of the unexpected that interrupted our lives in the first place. I believe with all my heart that it's possible for every Christian to learn how to live with a faith so confident in God it can't be shaken, even when the ground underneath is giving way. That's what Abraham did. God extended to him the same invitation He extends to us, to trust with all his heart. And Abraham said yes, even though he had no idea where his yes would lead. He willingly stepped into the unexpected, without knowing where he was going, who he would meet, or what it might cost. He didn't know any of the pain that might lie ahead, but he knew God would be with him. He knew God would guide him, protect him, and provide for him, and he refused to be shaken. By faith, Abraham, when called to go to a place he would later receive as his inheritance, obeyed and went, even though he did not know where he was going. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 8. Like Abraham, I know what it feels like to go forth not knowing where I'm going, to risk it all and trust God with an unknown future. Through the years of my Christian walk, I've gone from volunteering in a local youth ministry in my early 20s to running a global anti-trafficking organization in 12 nations, to continuing to launch new initiatives into my 50s. I've gone from living in Australia, where I started in ministry, married, and had children, to moving our ministry base to the United States. I have repeatedly stepped into unexpected places, only to find myself accomplishing unexpected ventures and seeing God turn up in the most unexpected ways, all because I said yes every single time, even when I didn't have any idea where it would lead. Since I surrendered my life fully to Jesus, He's been teaching me unshakable faith, relentless faith, unwavering faith, teaching me to trust Him more every time He asks, teaching me to embrace the unexpected. He's been cultivating in me the same kind of faith that propelled Abraham further into his destiny as the father of Isaac and ultimately the father of many nations. The same kind of faith that led Abraham to trust God more, even in the face of sheer hopelessness. Against all hope, Abraham in hope believed, and so became the father of many nations. Just as it had been said to him, so shall your offspring be, without weakening in his faith.